want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Count is 1-2 now. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he struck him out. So coming to the plate, Elston Howard. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. He's high and outside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Buddy Harrison would be next. Fouled off. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. Up into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Buddy Harrison. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The runner scores from second. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Payne, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Brett. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
This is foul right side. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
2-2. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Striding in once again, Joe Morgan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, George Brett. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Frank Robinson. Bullet back up the middle. Edmonds is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now batting, Jim Edmonds, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Ernie Banks. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line towards center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Settling in now, Alex Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Popped up. Back behind second. Number 17 waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance. Number 58. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 58.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morgan calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, designated
At
hitter.
the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. First time up, he went down looking. Up around the face. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Will Clark. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So they catch a break here. Sanchez reaches on the error after the strikeout. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ricky Henderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. Into the box now, Elston Howard. He drew a walk his first time up.
Elston Howard.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Banks. And there's one down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Buddy Harrison. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. There's a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still lead it 2-1. Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in once again, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. In for strike two.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he misses again, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Bert Lila takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. From the belt, the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch. is taken, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in to try it again, Will Clark. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Edmonds on third. Banks on second. Rodriguez is over at first with 1 away. Fouled away. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run scores. The relay, throw to third, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard